So do me a favor, Charles. Go right now and see if you can at least hear me. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Why are we saying God? Yes, I am a God. Thank you, Charles. All right, so I said 11:05. I will give it a few minutes to see if anybody decides to. Okay, thank you. I'm just trying to get some more people to come. How do I report this channel? Oh, shut up, Charles. I just saw your comments. Oh. So let's see if anybody comes. So, hello everybody. I'm just waiting a couple minutes to see if anybody joins us. I did say it was going to start at 11:05. I'm actually on time for once, so this is a thing. Going to see. I don't know if anybody else is going to come. This is what always makes me nervous about live streams. Never knowing if anybody's going to show up to the party. So, these are the two. Uh, these are the two dolls that have come out recently from Mizi. And right now, I'm just looking to my old feed uh, to get the names of the dolls. Oh, la, la. It might be better if I know everyone's going to be like, there's so much dead air here. Well, I'm just waiting for folks to show up. I'm not one of those special people that immediately has everybody show up. So, okay, folks. So, you know what? I will start this exactly at the 4-minute mark. And that way I can cut out the first 4 minutes and edit this if I have to. Hey, everybody. Welcome. It's me, Barbara. And what you have in front of you are two of the latest Platinum Journey dolls from Mizi Dolls. Note the PJ, which stand for Platinum Journey. On what would be on this camera is your right, but is my left, is Les Mille et Une Nuits, Mizi. And the other one is, I want to make sure that I say it correctly, believe it is called Para Para Sakura. So we are going to start with we'll save Para for a minute, but we are going to start with we'll abbreviate and call her Minuit. So just to talk for a moment about the box. Uh, there's a little bit of shelf damage here, but that's my fault because of the way I was storing it. It arrived in pristine condition from my dealer. Um, Beautiful Hindu iconography here and throughout the sides of the box. The top, I would say 2/3 of the box, or maybe even 4/6 of the box. Maybe is better to say it that way. Um, there's a little bit of texturing to feel on the box. It feels like there's been an effort to um, give the cardboard a little bit of texture, and it's the immediate front pull away. And again, you have this nice backdrop here, which you can use for automatic posing, which I think is a very nice touch. If you just want to use this as a backdrop, that's perfect. And there is the lady herself, La Nuit. Let's pop her out of the box. This is a live deboxing, folks, so this is going to be happening as we speak. And what immediately popped out is her purse. So let's take a look at that first. A bon nuit, a little afterbite, as it were. Except it's the pre-bite. Huh. This is very interesting. This reminds me almost like a saddlebag, but it has oh goodness, it has goodness, why can't I think of this word right now? It has some sparkles on it, and the doll can either hold it in her hand, or she can hold it by the chain over her shoulder, like so. Obviously not upside down like so, but you know what I mean. And there is actually room to put stuff in. I will have to hang on a second. Let me get my handy dandy tweezers, and I will remove the rest of the tissue so I can tell you. It's almost like removing packing from a nose. I'm sorry. I think you could put like a 1/6 scale phone in there, or some kind of travel document, or a little bit of makeup. That's about it. So that is the purse. On the bottom are the shoes. And I appreciate very much that these are attached with tape, and that's not sarcasm. That's me being real, that I appreciate that they attach this with tape so it's not tied in or another box. Here are the shoes. And to hold them with a buckle, they are gold lame and gold lame on the inside, gold paint on the sole with the Mizi logo, a high heel, but not really stiletto. And it is a buckle. So my advice whenever we have buckle shoes is to loosen the buckle, but don't completely undo it. Otherwise, you will cry. And here is her jewelry, which I did not realize was actually this cool. I don't know why I didn't realize it was this cool. The photos did not do the jewelry justice. That's my first take on the jewelry. Is the photos did not do it justice. It is a sculpt of jewelry that I have not seen in anywhere in a while, except for even in OOK jewelry. The bracelet, I believe these are the bracelets. The bracelets are cuffed, and they are a gold and pearl and diamond, which automatically means it is perfect It is perfect. Bring it a little closer to the camera. It is perfect for a wedding or royalty. So that's gorgeous. And there's also, by the way, the very lovely elastics that you can then use with hair. The earring is a dangle set in gold, also pearl. No pearls, just gold and diamond, but very, 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 very nice. I have not seen a sculpt like this. So this is an original and new sculpt. So, okay, I've stalled long enough. It's 10 minutes. Let's get to the dolling. So I'm going to keep her. I guess I can. I don't know what to do at this point. I cannot. I can't do a reach. I can't do a reach around. Oh wait. Oh yes, I forgot. Unlike other companies, they are nice enough to tie these in the front, so you can technically get them untied from the front. Probably I'm about to use the completely wrong tool to do this, but I kind of just want to get the strings off. These are double knotted, and I don't have. Usually I'm smart enough to bring string with me, and I wasn't this time. So let me do it from the back. Then somehow, hopefully, delicately get over and not hit her costume. The gods are no longer with me because I thought I had worked it out nicely. Yes, people, I know I should be using regular scissors, but this is what I had at hand. And again, thank you for the Scotch tape, which makes removing things very easy. So let us now, the stand, it's a telescoping stand, by the way, and I'm having a little trouble getting the stand to go in to the hole. That's what she said. So I have a feeling this is not going to be a successful stand experience, but let's go ahead and take a look at her. Hopefully she will. Okay, this is actually a pretty good pose for her. So let's just go ahead and talk about her. Um, Immediately, even though I should be looking right at her face, the first thing that grabbed me is the fact that she's got these gorgeous. Hello to whoever just joined us. Could you please announce yourself, kind sir or madam? Doll lover extra, because we do have one person watching us. Whoever you are, could you please be kind enough to announce yourself? She has this gorgeous gold, very long fingernails. These are really, really nice. Her toes are not painted at all, which is very strange since this is an open toe doll. But the hand looks amazing. But let's go ahead and go back to. Oops, let's go back and watch her fall over. Let's go back to. Here we go. Unfortunately, since this is live, I can't really zoom in, and I don't want to hold the camera up to her face. Oh, let me try. Maybe I can get lucky. Here is her face. Brown eyes, traditionally brown. Long, long lashes. That's a trademark of Mizi right from the very beginning. Um, okay. Hey, Vince. So basically, very long lashes, trademark of Mizi right from the very beginning. A pink lip that almost matches her scarf and her capizio pants, but not really. The blush on her cheek is a better match to the panty part of her trousers and of her pants and the bra. And her eyeshadow is only at the lower lid. It is very pink, and again, it's going to match the scarf. She's got a gorgeous face. Let's go ahead and turn her very slowly. And I say very slowly so I don't lose. Set it back down. The hair is jet black. It looks to be fully rooted, but there's also a lot of product in it, so I don't want to mess around with it too much. But it does again appear to be fully rooted, and it's the first time they've really used a lot of product in the hair. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to put the earrings in because the ears are not pierced, and I do not have a hot pin to put the ears in. Let's go ahead, take a look. Oh, the scarf okay, the scarf wasn't even like tied on. So let's take a quick look at her ensemble from the back. Hook and eye closure. It is lined in tulle. Both the bikini, if you will, the bikini portions are lined in tulle. And then here are the Palazzo pants, the harem pants. I think it's probably better to say harem. The detailing on the panty part of the pants and the bra is gold and very faux pearl detailing. And then the base of the pink lame as the cuff, as the traditional cuff for the pants. So like I said, I don't want to try putting in the earrings because I know I will snap them, and I really like these earrings. But let's see. I want to very quickly do this and probably therefore do it wrong. But if you were to do, I mean, it certainly has, and I'll put her back on the stand so you can see this. The scarf is the right length and texture. Oops, you cannot see that, so let me move this. And then push her back. The scarf is the right texture and the right length to be a scarf that you could wrap around in the hijab style. I don't know how to do it properly, so I'm really not going to do it because I don't want to offend anyone. I am, however, going to take the scarf off, and I'm going to attempt to do what I said everybody should do, which is loosen the shoes so that they can just slip on. The trick is to leave enough in the buckle so when you're putting on the shoe, you can get it on and off and still pull it. So give me a second while I remember how to put shoes on. Yeah, it's been a while, guys. Welcome to the pandemic. Who wears shoes anymore? La, la, la. Well, at least the trick worked. You know, the shoes went on very easily doing it that way. And they are very nice. As I said, I was surprised. that the shoes do not, sorry, not the shoes, but the feet are not painted. I'm only surprised the feet are not painted because, again, and I believe her hand, yes, her hand comes out very easily. The nails are just so nice. I'm surprised they didn't mimic that. So let me put her hand back on, and hopefully, uh, there you go. I don't. I love these earrings too much. I don't want to try. I don't want to try and therefore then break putting them in her ears. But they are just so lovely. I really do like them a lot. And also, I think if you had the scarf on her, you would lose just how beautiful they are. They are going to come off pretty easily, so you better be prepared for that. And because the bracelets are so, this is a case where, you know how mama tells you take one thing off before you leave the house. This is a case where either you do the bracelets or you do the bag. You don't do both, because the bag is in and of itself a statement piece, which is nice. But the really much nicer statement in my mind is the bracelet. I truly do not believe I have the first of the 500 dolls. I think it's one of 500, as in I have one of the 500. I do not think I have number one. If I do, OMG. But I do like this. Now, I suppose for the sake of argument, I should just very quickly say I have no idea. Um, the fact that the name is in French, Mille Nuits, um, I will say the whole thing again. The whole name is Les Mille et Une Nuits. This makes me think, because it's French and historically the relationship is between Lebanon and France. There's also a Turkish French quarter in Turkey. So I'm going to say that this doll is either based in Turkey or France, Turkey or Lebanon, and she is definitely a harem girl. So there you are. We now have two people joining us. I know Vince is here. Can the second guest for the evening please join us? Uh, and announce yourself. Well, just again, and also again, very quickly, I will show you. This is the outside of the box, and this is the inside. So you automatically get this really, really nice stand, a really nice, not a stand, but a really nice backdrop for her automatically. So I'm actually quite pleased with that, and quite impressed by how well this looks. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move all of her over to one side as we talk about Para Sakura. So I'll put the girls again side by side in a second. If you play Redecor, if you're someone who plays Redecor besides being a doll collector, if you play Redecor, you would probably recognize this. This is one of the wallpapers in Redecor. Go figure. So let's go ahead. This is the second. Um, so it basically just repeats the outside box. So it's not. So in this case, it's not as full and as nice as the other. And for some reason, perhaps because because I'm not saying their names, or she just doesn't like me, she's not looking at me. Okay. So this is Para Sakura. I'm guessing this is supposed to be Japan. And I'm also guessing if it is supposed to be Japan, are inspired by this platinum journey. Uh, it should not be a blonde, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead. Let's very gently turn the coffin box this way. And as I did before I actually get to the doll, I will talk about the accessories first, which there are a few more this time. So let me just pull them all off and out. We, you know what? If I do this, can I stand her back up? Let's see. Maybe I'll get lucky. Yes, I will get lucky. Here we go. I'll stand her back up, and I will now turn her to face the camera. Saucy wretch. uh, so, uh, it's Vince. Well, there's somebody else here too, Vince. There's a second person who's watching and will not identify themselves. So, mystery guest. We're just gonna pretend. We'll pretend it's Jason Diamond, who is the person who makes Mizi. So this is supposed to be a bunny rabbit because you have the bunny rabbit ears and you have the front face. So I think this is supposed to be a bunny rabbit, which makes sense. That's the kawaii life. And again, you have the option to hold it in the gold handles or with the chain. I don't think, though, you really can put anything in here because the fur seems to be taking it all over. The jewelry is not as extensive or pronounced as Nui, Mio Nui. It is a pair of pearls, and I always appreciate having a nice pair of pearls because inevitably the post will snap. But again, I don't think I'm going to be able to put earrings in if she's not already pierced. I'm curious to see how this holds up, which is this being the fan, because originally I thought the fan was going to double as the purse. So let me entertain you. Here we go. That is the purse, so obviously it's going to match almost identically with the lame. I almost said lame. Hello. The lame of the gold bow, and it does pick up the purple of her underskirt. So this is really nice. It's supposed to be a fan, and I almost want to say that's a finger or thumb hole at the top. That will not end well, I don't think. And the last thing we have, which makes exactly zero sense to me because I do not see this color anywhere else but in the shoes. Here are the shoes. They are white. They are with a red insole, gold, like it's a sandal, gold, and then the regular kind of sole. None of these colors, though, appear in the jacket, and the jacket is a lavender, a rose, and a gold, and a couple of different shades, a gold and a yellow. So, and even tying the bow together, there's a green. So they could have gone many different colors with this. And they simply didn't do that, which I think is kind of interesting. And I'm not sure why. So again, I will hopefully very quickly and with the wrong device. May have to cut it. Oops. Oh, her feet just came out of there. So let me see if I can. I feel like I'm performing surgery trying to set her free. uh, there we go. Okay. So, full disclosure, ladies and gentlemen of the universe, I'm not a fan of blondes. This goes back to many, many years of Barbie and blondes. So, just keep that in mind. I mean, that being said, so if it sounds like I'm not overly enthusiastic about the blonde hair, that would be why. She's also got her legs surgical. It's like they've got this weird, instead of having a one wrap around each leg, they had like a double wrap. So, and I don't know why they did that. And I know you're all probably like, where the hell is the doll? Well, the doll is coming back. Don't worry. This stand, let me just very quickly say, I feel a lot more confident about this stand because I was able to snap the telescoping part into it a lot more easily than I was. So let's push her back a little bit, just so you can get the full look. She is a blonde, as I said, Mucho product. We will work our way around her and talk about her in a second. But let me lift her head a little bit. Ooh, oh dear, somebody has conjunctivitis. Oops, that was unkind. Oh well, that was unkind. Oh well. Okay, so let's go in close on the face, shall we? She, the lower lid again is the only lid that has eyeshadow. It is a much bolder pink than Nui. It is a pink that matches that if you had that strong pink, it's supposed to go with the pink of her coat. They made a tragic mistake and lined her eye with an orange that borders on the red. I think it is supposed to be the lighter pink of her lips, but it looks more red, so it looks like she has conjunctivitis, especially with her green eyes. That was a slight mistake. Her lashes, though, are very long and very lovely. And if you can see it, her nails are once again also very long and very lovely. The lip and the nail match. The feet have barely any definition and they are not painted. So let's go ahead and take a look at the construct of her ensemble. I am not sure yet how this comes on and comes off. Okay, so let's pull out her arms. So her arms have that traditional piece on the sleeves. I'm sorry. Whoops. I don't mean to make her fly. I'm not sure what these pieces are called, but they do have this detailing here that is somewhat traditional of Japanese attire. It is obviously not a full kimono though. Um, it is. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Let me whoops flip it around to the back. I'm going to turn her hair to the side so I can see what's going on here. This is hook and eye. Okay, the whole thing comes off in the back with hook and eye. It is again lined in tulle. And this is all one piece. The belt is not separate. The underskirt is not separate. It is all, as you can see here. There's also no underwear. Moon the camera. So you have the underskirt, lilac silk tulle, and then this almost tweed coat, and the belt with the green is attached. Get me for this ensemble is the coat. The coat is great. Originally I was not going to get either of these pieces. But the coat really got me. I liked the brunette, and I liked her face sculpt, and I thought it would be nice just to have that harem look as a Halloween costume. But for me, the get here was the coat. And again, I'm not going to try putting on her earrings because the ears are not pierced. I do not have a hot pin. I am afraid I will break the doll or the earrings or both if I try to put the earrings in. Let's just talk about her hair. We'll push back the hair a little bit. We'll do both. We'll pull the camera back out and we will have her there. She is a blonde. She is a typical blonde. Um, yes, you're hearing it in my voice. Not a fan of blondes, but that's not Mizi's fault. That's not anybody's fault. People like blondes. Mucho product in hair. So if you want to restyle her, guess what? Make your peace with shampoo and conditioner. It's cute. I mean, it's very. I mean, it's definitely very done as a hair, so it's cute. Let's see what and the shoes are weird. If this was a different kind of kimono, or the color scheme was different for the kimono, it would work. Or if you had, the purse was red and white, I could almost see it. And again, and here's the other problem. There's no split to the feet. So I literally have no idea how one can expect the shoes to stay on because there's no split to the toe. So unless and this is meant to stay at the heel, but you're never going to get to the heel because you can't get the foot all the way through. So I don't know if this is supposed to be just cosmetic, like she's going to carry the shoes, or I have a defective doll. I think my dealer's going to be hearing from me tonight. But yeah, I don't know how you would get the shoes on. That makes zero sense to me. So that's a bit sad. And let me see. I do have, the care instructions in here, but they don't say anything about the shoes. Um, I do, however, have again the card that says 1 of 500. So I know for a fact now I did not wind up getting, somehow by some miracle, I got the first of a particular line. That did not happen. Okay. So let's set her up again. And I will put her backdrop behind her. And it's lovely how nice she matches the backdrop. So I will move her a little bit over. I will hopefully bring Nui back in. She's still off kilter, so actually, I can move the camera. There we go. Ta-da. So, a side-by-side comparison. If you're looking for ethnically correct outfits, keep moving. Period. Full stop. Um, face up wise, the winner, easily the winner. The eyeshadow is not overwhelming. The face palette is not overwhelming. The eyes are not overwhelming. Everything just goes better together, flowing from her makeup to the ensemble to the shoes. Everything is just much better on Nui. And again, you have this sculpt of jewelry, which is completely new. And I think I've now said this 10 times. And I like it very much. And I may actually look to buy other people's jewelry just so we can have matching pairs. But this is a really nice earring. And so are the bangles. I'm very happy about that. I'm usually the nails on her go with the shoes, so it's all very well done. The big winner, for Para Sakura, again, the the jacket dress is what you're buying. That's a gorgeous outfit. That's got some playability in it if you want to do it as an autumnal look. It can easily go from doll to doll. Um, she's got. I'm not a fan of the eye makeup. I think it's a little too much. Particularly because she has such a strong green eye. The green eye threatens to overwhelm everything else. So that can be a problem. Um, I'm also really disappointed that the shoes just don't work. There's no way to put them on and keep them on her foot because there's no split in the toe to let the sandal go on properly. And the earrings are nice. I mean, they're simple pearl, and that makes sense. But then again, you have the white shoe, the white pearl earrings, and the bunny rabbit bag. And hello, rascally wabbit. The bunny rabbit bag, there are the ears. The bunny rabbit bag is very kawaii, and this is not kawaii life. This is more homage, if you know the difference. And I believe the idea here, as I said, is this is supposed to go on her hand. It seems to only go through the finger. It really doesn't even go through it doesn't go on the finger, it goes through the nail, which is dangerous because that nail could easily snap. So I guess the idea is you would tie it with a string somehow. So I mean, I could, and I definitely will keep this, and I will find a use for it. It's just, and I'm sorry, let me use the pliers here. I definitely will keep this, but I'm not sure quite how this works. So, Mizi is a new line, as some of you who may be watching this video for the first time will hear it. Mizi is a relatively, it's been around for about 3-4 years now, and they have consistently improved in the quality of their work. And I admit freely, and I said this too again, I'm not a fan of blondes. Oh, my connection is now unstable, so they are trying to reconnect me. I mean, I see that it's still counting, and I'm not sure what else is happening, but I mean, I see on my end, it says I have internet access. Vince, can you type? Can you still hear me? Because on my screen, it's saying that the connection is unstable. Or whoever else is in the room right now, could somebody just let me know if you can still hear me? Do, 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 do. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish up, and I really hope that everyone can hear the ending of this. The ending is basically, if you are a fan of Mizi, you do want to get both these dolls because they're really lovely and they're really fun. And I particularly, now that I'm looking at them some more, I love the defined jawline. That it is a much more, it is more V than U. Oops, can't really see it. It's more V than U. I like it a lot. So if you have a Mizi dealer and you can check on the web for who still has these dolls, these are definitely nice dolls to get. Um, the dolls themselves would be the playability factor of being able to redress them, and it's easy to get them in and out of their outfits. Um, this is a great costume. This is a great autumnal look. The jewelry that comes with Mille Noir is definitely worth the get if you can find it. So all in all, these are definitely two dolls that I'm very glad I got because I was going back and forth on getting them. I'm glad I got them both. I am very impressed that they do come with their own display backdrops, so that's really cool too. So if you can get them, I would definitely get them. So actually, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call this video a night. Thank you for joining me for this late night or possibly early morning, depending on where you are in the world review. I'm Barbara, and I'm going to be having a busy couple of weeks, so I'm not sure when I will get another review up. I will try. Um, I will try to get something up for you guys for Monday, Miniature Monday. Um, and I do have the a fashion royalty doll coming probably this week, so you'll see that review too. But folks, thank you to everyone who was with me during the live stream, and thank you to everyone who will be watching this in the comfort of their own time. I am Barbara. Take care and enjoy the rest of your Halloween weekend. Stay safe and have a trick or treating good time.